Hey guys, Bug here again, bringing you a couple different weapon stuff. I'm going to show you a couple different stuff. Right now I'm going to be showing you the Dragon Tooth, which is right here. It does 290 damage, and since I have a strength stuff, it's plus 84. It takes 40 strength just to hold this weapon, and it is a dragon weapon, so you need dragon scales to upgrade it. But the special thing about this is that instead of like a special attack, it won't break. It has an extremely high durability, and it grants the wielder resistance to magic and flame. So you have a higher resistance to like magic and flame, so you take a lot less damage. But the special thing about this is it has 999 durability. As you can see, I've been using it for a little bit, so I have 998. It weighs 18 pounds. You guys have probably seen this weapon before, if you guys have seen Havel. So this is the Dragon Tooth right here, and I have the Blood Shield if you guys have seen this or not. Again, playing with one hand, I'm sorry about that. I'm using the Blood Shield, which gives you resistance to curse, poison, and bleeding, so you have a higher resistance to it. The mask you see I'm wearing is a child's mask you got to get from a certain boss. It increases the regeneration time of your stamina. So if I didn't have this mask on, normally what happens is you see when the yellow goes all the way down, that's when it would take my stamina to finally regenerate. This actually boosts that a little bit, so instead of right as like a little bit after the yellow goes down, my stamina regenerates. Now when it directly as it hits, it flies back up, and sometimes it'll go a little bit before that. I'll actually show a little bit of gameplay of me using this real fast. Again, playing with one hand, I'm sorry about that. I'll show you, let's see. It actually does pretty good damage. I do have like 50-something strength, so as you can see, I just broke straight through his defense. This is pretty much the attacks. When you have a shield up, that's the first one. That's RB, and this is RT. It's really strong, and it breaks straight through a shield. If you dual wield it, RT, which is usually the special attack, is a really strong slam. RB is that right there. I'll show you some more stuff I got. I got most of these weapons last night. Let's see. Oh, this is actually what I normally use, so if you guys ever find me and try to PvP me, you might want to watch out a little bit, because this little thing I got here, this Black Knight Greatsword +4, does 287 damage, and it has an additional 221 damage along with it. So that means my attack is about 508. As you can see right up here in my right weapon, it says 508. This is actually a really brutal weapon. Plus, I got the dark wood ring with this, so I'm able to do these little flips. So not only do I have a really big, massive weapon, I can actually take out a lot of things in 1 to 2 hits that most people would need like 90 hits. So I know a couple bosses I can hit pretty much instantly. There's a couple places. I got the giant halberd, which I'll try to give you guys a better view. Is this sexy thing? It's pretty much made of brass, and it's got the axe kind of part, and it's got the spike and shit. This actually has lightning damage on it, believe it or not, because apparently brass has lightning imbued into it. Trying to get this guy to come over here. But yeah, this one doesn't have as much lightning damage as the lightning spear, which you get from the first mimic. I'll show you that in a little bit. This is a pretty powerful weapon, though, if you guys know how to use it right. It does take strength and durability to use as well. It has 110 damage on it, and it's got a 300 durability on it. And what it does is the lightning damage is 335, and the spear is actually 160. And actually, I think the spear does more base damage, but since I have higher strength, I'm actually stronger with the halberd than the spear, which is funny. What else I have is, sorry about this. Havel's Great Shield. Oh, that looks sexy. Pretty much when you do that, you get encased in rock and spikes, so you get better defense. But it does take like 300 durability for the shield, because I know it has 500 right off the bat, and now I'm at 200, so it takes 300 durability to actually just use that. But it can save your life. I mean, but it does pretty much slow you down and make you just like a bigger target. I have the magic bow of Ferris, which is actually really cool. I don't know if I can use it with this, but I'll try my best. I'm trying to do one-handed right now. But instead of like a normal bow, let me switch arrows. Instead of a normal bow, where you have it all the way up, you hold this one to the side. So yeah. Again, trying to play with one hand, so sorry if I miss or anything. Yeah. Well, this is actually a pretty strong, what's it called, bow. This bow right here, you guys, if you haven't seen this yet, is the Dragon Slayer bow, which, I don't know if I can get a good aim on this. You actually need special arrows, which are Dragon Slayer arrows, but this thing is just a monster. Like, if you can see this, I'll actually hit this guy. You pretty much shoot a giant harpoon, and it does massive damage. I did 275 against like what I did with the other bow, which was like 81. This thing is fast, and it is brutal. I think this guy might be coming down here. Maybe I can show you what it looks like for him. Well, pretty much you dig the spike on the end into the ground, and you pull back. It's like a fucking harpoon, and you just shoot it, and it's a monster. And you'll actually encounter a couple guys, Silver Knights, later on in the game with this. They are very, pain in the ass with it. What else do I have I want to show you? I don't have that much that I haven't already put up. This Alcott club, I don't know what this does. It does magic damage, I know though. It does 130 magic damage and 120 physical damage. And down on the bottom it shows this little dark symbol. I don't know what this is, but it says 110. It weighs only 3 pounds though, that's actually pretty good. If you read on, it says, a simple wooden club. This simple bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes, is easily handled, and can break the guard of shield. However, a single miss make one wide open, so yeah, it's pretty much saying if you miss, you're gonna get fucked. It's that for the strike. That's a normal strike right here. And that's all you keep doing is, it's pretty much a heavy hitting strike weapon. Double wielding is just this kind of shit. It's good if, I guess, like if you're fighting something special. If something's like really able to get hurt from magic or something, I'd use that. The notched whip, which, if you guys can see, I don't know if you can, is a regular whip, but it's got a whole bunch of like spikes and shit on it. It's not really strong. It's actually weaker than the regular whip, believe it or not. But it does have the chance to bleed, and it's better against armor and stuff rather than the regular whip, which is just leather. But I guess if you're starting out or something, this would be a good weapon. Of course, you do find this weapon later on in the game inside a secret area that most people don't know about unless you go back to the asylum. Actually, I found this in the catacombs. It's pretty much just a giant scythe. It doesn't really do anything else but look cool. It has a chance of bleeding as well. I've been in the catacombs. I fucked around the catacombs a little bit. I wouldn't say I beat it because there's still a lot of treasure and stuff I missed. But I do know I killed at least one boss in there. And I tried to get past all that stuff, and there's a Valley of the Giants after you go through this giant place where you get the child's mask, or Mask of the Child are there. So this, so you guys don't know, also, besides looking creepy, this, I already told you, increases my stamina. I found, what else? Let's see, what else do I have to show you guys? I know you guys might or might not have found the crystal halberd, but here's the compare from crystal to regular. Regular does like 110, and the crystal does 242. But the regular halberd has 200 durability, while the crystal only has 20. But the crystal, it gets quite a bit of physical damage, and if you have a lot of strength and durability combined, it'll increase that a lot, because this says 242 plus 136. It's not that much, interesting about this thing. I mean, it doesn't look crystal or anything. It just looks like a regular halberd, and it just does everything a regular halberd does, but it's weaker. Or the durability is like complete shit, but the strength is like completely like up there. Yeah, my phone's dying because I've been watching YouTube videos all night. I don't have that much else to really show you guys. I'll kind of explain some of this. The Crush Shield, if you guys find this, it's got high magic defense on it. My magic spider shield, it's pretty much a regular one, but I had it magic and plus 2'd it. All it really does is give you resistance to poison. So, say if you got shot with a poison arrow, you wouldn't get anything from poison. Rather than this magic blood shield I have, which will do, I'll still get a little bit of it, but I won't take as much. The Crush Shield, I already told you magic. The Dragon Crush Shield gives you a high resistance to fire. Let's see what else. The Silver Knight Shield. It's pretty much really good. It's got a high fire resistance, pretty high lightning, and it's a little bit medium on the magic resistance, and it gives you 100% physical resistance. Also, apparently the shield has a blessing, it says, for special protection. I don't really know what they're talking about. Let me go back up here real fast. Alright, Eagle Shield is, you'll find this in the swamp. Pretty much nothing really, whatever. All it is a really light and good shield. It can't parry, but it'll be able to attack somebody. I got the Black Iron Great Shield, which gives you an amazing high resistance to fire. It gives you 90 resistance to fire. So you can pretty much almost get shot in the face by a dragon and be perfectly okay. It's really, really heavy, but anything that has fire, it does absolutely nothing. You can bash somebody in the face. The Stone Great Shield I got from the stone golems inside the forest. Gives you 80 magic defense, 75 fire defense, 65 lightning defense. It's got 80 durability, or stability, and it has 400 durability. It takes like 38 strength to actually pick up and use this shield. It's a really heavy shield, but it's funny as hell because you can beat somebody in the face with it. It's got like an 82 attack, so when you beat somebody in the face, it's pretty funny. And Havel's great shield I showed you already, but I'll show you the other stuff. 100%, you know, damage reduction to physical, 90 to magic, 80 to fire, 80 to lightning. Havel's shield is pretty much this really badass shield, but you need 50 strength just to pick up this gigantic stone shield. And it's just a really, really beautiful shield if you actually get to use it. Sorry I don't have that many weapons. I actually had a lot more, but I kind of fucked up and did some other shit. Lightning spear, I'll show you guys real fast. All it is a spear, a regular spear, but when you hit something, it does lightning damage. And like every other kind of spear, it's a more precise kind of weapon. You gotta get really close, or not really close, but you know, you gotta aim at them. Pretty much have to lock onto the people just to fucking like hit them. This is pretty much like a hammer kind of thing. It's more of a pick. I found this, I think, in the catacombs. But, you know, it's nothing special. It's pretty much just shit. Yeah, as you can see, most of my weapons do at least 100 or over. Some do less, like this mace I've had since the very beginning of the game. But that's nothing. I already showed you guys the dragon axe from the other kind of game. I actually have two dragon tail axes because I found this one is from the Bell Gargoyle, and this one is from the gargoyle I fought when I entered Anolondo, or however you say that. The butcher's knife, a lot of people actually want to get this weapon. I don't know why. This thing is complete shit. I guess it's because they think it looks cool or something. The attack is complete shit, and a lot of people use this. And I got this off of a PvP. Some guy joined my game and tried to kill me while I was in the middle of a swamp, and I kind of fucked him up. These two rapiers are actually special ones. This one is Ricard's. I got off of a dead prince in Sims Fortress. He's kind of like out of the way, but his this one is special from like all the other ones, because if you can do that, you can just attack like a whole bunch of times. And I'll see if I can show you this real fast. Yeah. And then the other one I got is Velka's Rapier. Even though it does 70, it does 97 magic damage. I don't have my stuff scaled up for magic damage, but it shows down here in this little dark circle, 110. It's got 130 durability. It's probably not going to work that well for me, but what this thing does is it has its own special attack kind of thing. So, you know, regular rapier stuff, and then it pretty much makes an A and then stabs in the middle. And then it makes a V and stabs in the middle if you hold it with two hands for the strong attack. I guess it's really good if you have your faith and like whatever the hell it is maxed out, or not maxed out, but increased. This weapon I got from a guy. If you go in the forest, this guy has this gigantic sword that I guess it does pretty good damage if you're, you know, you just get it. But I had my giant Black Knight sword at the time, so this was like nothing compared to it. I think the only thing this has against that's better than mine, my greatsword, is that this is a lot faster than my greatsword. Actually, I'm trying to increase the attack on a Ayato, or I guess that's how it is, or whatever. Which is pretty much a katana. I have this one maxed, or not maxed out, but magic. That's just RB, and when you press RT, he pretty much does the sheath attack that you see a lot of samurai movie stuff do. When you two-handed it just does pretty much the same thing. and it just charges a little bit more with the RT. F-Stock, if you guys haven't found this, is actually right under the Firelink Shrine. When you start off at that little fireplace right in front of me, you'll see the staircase. If you look at the tip of my sword right now, that's actually a staircase. And you go down there, and if you just walk through the side, you'll pretty much just find that along with the blacksmith on the opposite side. I'll probably show you guys that here in a second. Here is just the painting thing. It's a special, he's pretty much like an assassin that guards the painting. That is actually a secret level if you have the doll. This thing I found inside Sin's Fortress, I think. Which is, yeah, I found this above this one guy that's guarding, or that was too fat to roll, so he's just pretty much there. Stora's straight sword, if you guys find this weapon, it's actually in the Drake's Valley, under a giant dragon, or undead dragon. You'll see like a zombie dragon that shoots poison instead of fire. And if you kill him, you get like a dragon scale or whatever. Goddamn, I can't say shit today. But this weapon's actually kind of cool because if you go in the catacombs, there is a couple necromancers down there that will raise skeletons every 2 seconds. If you kill one, he'll raise it back up like 2 seconds later. This has a special blessing that you actually can, if you kill them once, it'll pretty much just make them stay down. So you don't have to go looking for the sorcerers. But I do recommend going to go find the necromancers because they are a pain in the ass. Because when they see you, they run even though they can't attack and kill you. And again, I'm playing with one hand, so I'm running in the corner. I'm actually going to show you where the blacksmith is and where to find the F-Stock. So, while we go down, why don't I show you some emoticons? Oh boy, emoticon, yeah! Isn't that fun? Alright. When you go down here, you'll see like a whole bunch of these guys. They won't really attack you unless you attack them first. When you go down the stairs, when you do, turn around, because right there is a, I think it is a Proud Knight soul, which gives you like 200 or 2,000. To find the F-Stock, you gotta just casually walk along. Walk through here. Right there on that dead body should be an F-Stock. And I actually found this before a couple other guys did that I was talking to. If you go over here, go down this staircase, you'll actually find some guy that's in a prison, but he's actually a blacksmith. And if you guys are sorcerers, you can actually buy the heavy soul arrow and the regular soul arrow, which do, I guess, good attack or something. It's apparently worth a lot. And he sells you like that little catalyst so you can cast a spell. But you can modify weapons, you can repair stuff. Yeah, it takes a Twinkling Twilight to upgrade the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. Believe it or not, Bow of Ferris actually takes a regular shard, and then once you magic it, it'll take a green shard to increase it. Giant's Halberd takes a Twinkling Twilight. Crystal takes a Twilight Chunk. The Lightning Spear takes a I don't know why. Takes a Tantite Chunk, whatever the fuck it is. The Dragon Tooth actually takes a Dragon Scale. I can actually do that right now because I got 10 grand and a Dragon Scale. But I don't want to do that, even though it will take it up to 319. Not much, really. Oh yeah. Okay. If you guys can see this is funny. My Black Knight's greatsword. it'll do 307 damage if I plus 5 it, but it takes 4 twinkling tonites, whatever the fuck it is. This thing takes another twinkling. Pretty much anything that's a little bit special will take a twinkling. There's actually a couple little lizards you can find that'll actually do it, or you can go find the crow. I have a couple like special stuff, like this thing is really weird. I'll actually show this to you right now. This this armor that I got from fighting a boss is really weird. I tried to cut off her tail. It's the I forgot the name of it. But it's a boss that when you start to fight her, she goes invisible, but you don't have to fight her. She's in the painting. I forgot the name of it. It's that crossbreed Priscilla. Well, this is pretty much what it is. You get this gigantic thing on your head. I don't know why, and you have like one little hole to see out of. It's really weird. I guess this is good for spellcasters, or if you want to get smacked in the face and found easy. I do actually have some Silver Knight stuff that I got. I'll show you what a Silver Knight looks like. Because these guys are a pain in the ass that I've actually had to fight. I guess this is pretty much the size of their weapon. Pretty much this, but a lot bigger. And they actually use this sword, I think it is. But they don't swing it like I do. They swing it like a regular straight sword. Sorry about that. Arm's getting kind of tired. I'm just holding this like above my chest so I can get a good shot. This is pretty much it. If you guys want to see anything else, I'll try my best to give you guys a good video. Like, subscribe this thing. I don't care. If you guys want to see anything else, leave a comment in the video. If you guys want to see some of my stats or anything, just I guess leave a comment or anything. I'll show you. I'm level like 77, and there's actually if you guys don't know how to level up, it took me a while to actually figure out how to level up, believe it or not. Just to fuck with you guys, here's what I do. That's just like 431. That's actually pretty much nothing, because I know if I get a critical, I actually hit over 1,000 damage on like a regular kind of guy. I know if I get a critical on pretty much anything I touch, it will either be dead or about dead. And I know whenever I PvP people, the guys that have the extremely long health bars that are like a pain in the ass to deal with, if I get a critical on you guys, this will literally tear you down. I mean, I might be a little bit slower, but if this thing touches you, you guys are fucked. So, hope you guys like this video. I'll be making more later. And if I find any new special weapons, I'll show you that. So, hope you guys like this video, and subscribe and like this. So, thank you, and see you later. Bye, guys.